What's up, amazing people? Andrew Meet Rich here, and today I'm about to share something that could literally change your entire financial future. Did you know that right now, in 2025, almost half of all Americans are financially illiterate? That's not me being mean. That's straight from the latest research. And here's the kicker. This lack of knowledge is costing the average American over $1,000 every single year. But here's why I'm fired up to talk to you today. While everyone else is struggling with money stress, making the same financial mistakes over and over, you're about to learn the exact blueprint that separates those who build wealth from those who stay broke. Today, we're diving deep into the fundamental money skills that nobody taught you in school, but that you absolutely need to master. I'm talking about budgeting that actually works, the truth about credit that banks don't want you to know, and the simple saving strategies that compound into life-changing wealth. If you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building real financial security, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now. Here's why this matters. Even if today's topic doesn't feel super relevant to your current situation, the next video I drop could literally change your life. Don't miss out on the insights that could transform your financial future forever. Let me tell you about Sarah from Denver, Colorado. 3 years ago, Sarah was drowning. She was 28 years old, making decent money as a marketing coordinator, but somehow she was always broke by the middle of the month. Credit card debt was piling up, she had zero savings, and every unexpected expense felt like a financial emergency. Sound familiar? Here's what changed everything for Sarah. She finally admitted she had no clue how money actually worked, so she decided to get serious about learning the basics. She started with something super simple, tracking every single dollar she spent for just 1 month. What she discovered shocked her. She was spending almost $600 a month on random stuff she couldn't even remember buying. Fast forward to today, Sarah has $15,000 in her emergency fund. She's completely debt-free except for her mortgage, and she's investing $400 every month toward her retirement. The best part? She's less stressed about money than she's ever been in her adult life. Here's the truth that Sarah learned and that I want you to understand. Financial success isn't about making more money. It's about understanding how money works. And once you get these fundamentals down, everything changes. But first, let me show you exactly why most people stay stuck in financial mediocrity. Here's a reality check that might blow your mind. Recent studies show that only 57% of American adults can answer basic financial questions correctly. We're talking simple stuff like understanding compound interest or knowing how credit cards actually work. This isn't just embarrassing, it's financially devastating. Get this. Americans with low financial literacy spend an average of 20 hours every week dealing with money problems. 20 hours. That's like having a part-time job just trying to figure out your finances. Meanwhile, people who understand these basics spend maybe 2 hours a week on their money and still end up way ahead financially. But here's what really gets me fired up. 87% of Americans say high school didn't prepare them for handling money in the real world. That means our education system is literally setting people up to fail financially. No wonder 74% of Americans feel anxious when they think about their financial situation. The good news? You don't need a finance degree to master this stuff. The fundamentals of money management are actually pretty simple once someone explains them properly. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Let me break down the first crucial skill that every financially successful person masters, and it's probably not what you think. Forget everything you think you know about budgeting. Most people think budgeting means restricting yourself and never having fun with money. That's complete nonsense, and it's why most budgets fail within the first month. Here's the real secret to budgeting. It's not about limiting your spending. It's about giving every dollar a job before you spend it. Think of your budget as your money's GPS. You wouldn't drive across the country without directions, so why would you go through the month without a plan for your money? The easiest way to start is with the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your after-tax income goes to needs like rent, groceries, and utilities. 30% goes to wants. That's your entertainment, dining out, and fun stuff. 20% goes to savings and paying off debt. Simple, right? But here's the game changer that most people miss. Track your spending in real time. Use an app, check your bank account daily, or even use the old-school envelope method with cash. The magic happens when you start making conscious decisions about every purchase instead of wondering where your money went at the end of the month. And speaking of conscious decisions, there's one area where people hemorrhage money without even realizing it, and understanding this could save you thousands every year. Let's talk about credit. because this is where most people either build wealth or destroy their financial future. Credit isn't evil, but credit card companies are definitely not your friends. They make billions of dollars every year from people who don't understand how credit actually works. Here's what you need to know. Your credit score is basically a grade that shows how responsible you are with borrowed money. It affects everything from getting approved for apartments to the interest rates you pay on loans. A good credit score can literally save you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The secret to building great credit: use credit cards like debit cards. Only spend money you already have and pay off the full balance every single month. Never, ever carry a balance if you can avoid it. Those minimum payments are designed to keep you in debt forever. Here's a shocking fact. If you only make minimum payments on a $5,000 credit card balance at 18% interest, it'll take you over 30 years to pay it off, and you'll pay more than $9,000 in interest alone. But here's something even more powerful than understanding credit. It's the wealth-building strategy that separates the financially free from everyone else. Now we get to the fun part: actually building wealth. And no, you don't need to be making six figures to start. The most powerful wealth-building tool in the world is something called compound interest, and it works for anyone who understands it. Here's how it works. When you invest money, you earn returns not just on your original investment, but also on all the previous returns you've earned. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger as it goes. Einstein supposedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and he was right. Start with just $25 a week. That's less than most people spend on coffee. If you invest $25 every week starting at age 25, earning an average 7% return, you'll have over $450,000 by retirement. Miss 10 years and start at 35, you'll have less than half that amount. The key is starting now, even if it's just a tiny amount. Open a retirement account, set up automatic transfers, and let time do the heavy lifting. Your future self will thank you for starting today instead of waiting for the perfect time that never comes. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe, because mastering your money is the ultimate life skill. Your financial freedom is closer than you think. You just need to take that first step.